Okay, 7 o'clock. When 7 o'clock ticks over, I'm really sorry. Telstra are having outages. They've been having outages all day today. Whew, thank goodness it wasn't me and my technical ability. So, it's just turning 7 o'clock now. I'm just going to turn this down. That's that Divine Grace link that I put up in the page the other day. All right, I'm just clicking up the page. And also the questions that we have. So my eyes will divert off the screen from time to time as I go through and answer your questions this evening. Okay, so please let me know. We'll work this out, but please let me know probably on my personal page if we drop out and we don't have a connection. So I'm really sorry. Hey, Holly. Hi. I'm just going to, we're just going to wait a couple of minutes as people join the call because I know a couple of you were hoping to get on the call tonight. So just, we'll just be patient for a little bit and let everybody jump on and join. Excuse my eyes diverting, I'm just playing with music and all kinds of things. But I will be with you in a couple of moments. How's the connection, Holly? All good? No jumping or dropping out? Great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, we'll just wait one more minute and I'll get started at 7:02. Awesome, good to see you. Just waiting a couple more minutes because I know for sure that Naomi, Alison and Kate were hoping to jump on the call. So we'll give it another couple of seconds and then I'll get started. Yeah, I'm not going to watch myself on there do a live. That will be very confusing. Okay, here we go. Bailey! Hello, Bailey. Hi. Nice to see you. Still just waiting a little bit for Alison, Kate and Naomi. And I'm just waiting because I know that they have specifically, some of them have specifically asked me questions. So I'd like them to be online as I go through that with them. Okay. I can see someone else has joined, not sure who that is. Facebook's been a bit slow getting the notifications out lately. Hey Louise, good to see you. Okay, so thank you. I acknowledge everybody that has arrived. Lovely to see you guys. And I'm not going to comment again on everybody who's joining because I get a bit distracted and excited with seeing everybody and who's there. And just, hey Rachel, sorry, stop it. Okay. Hi everybody. Hey Naomi, there she is. Okay. All right, so stop it. Okay. So after my 5:55 this morning, I just wanted to briefly have a chat about that too. I actually got quite a few personal messages about how grateful people were for a good smack and a good, you know, big kick in the bum about taking action and being bold and being brave. And, you know, some of you have been moved emotionally today, moved to tears, which is an awesome release. Tears are never anything to be afraid of. Very proud of tears because you know that a shift is coming. So just further to what I was talking about this morning, something that I've been thinking about all day, you know, based on my own experiences over the last 20 years as a grown-up, but you got to stop waiting for that rich life to come to you. Yeah, it's a Facebook Live. It'll be recording, Melinda. Yep. You have to stop waiting for your rich life to come to you. You have to get up and take the action. Something I love about The Secret, the book The Secret, it did this wonderful, massive shift for the whole of the people, planet of people on the planet, about co-creating their life, right? But I think some people got stuck in, well, you know, if I just do a nice, pretty board, that will be enough. And what I've learned from my own experiences is that's not enough. There's a lot of stuff that you need to go through. So my biggest message to you out of the 555 today is stop waiting for your rich life to come to you. Grab it by the big and hairies and take action and get what you want from your life. And something about feelings as well, that was something else that I wanted to just quickly talk about. For me, there's two distinct kinds of feelings. One is excitement, and it feels good. It feels playful. It feels joyful. It feels curious. It's that feeling of, you know, love and above, excitement, right? And then there's this feeling of nervousness and a bit, uncertainty, and I'm not a bit sure. I'm not too sure about that. That's fear. And we want to keep getting ourselves up into that love and above vibration. So if you're feeling nervous and anxious, here's one for you. Connect to how that feels, because the feeling is exactly the same as excitement. As human beings, we've just given them a name. That one's because this is happening and you're having that feeling, that's excitement. Because this is happening and that's happening and you're feeling that way, that's nervousness. It's actually the same feeling. So it's tuning into that feeling and embracing it and coming from that place of love and above. All right, there's just a couple of things that I wanted to cover before we got started today. And my intention for this chat is for everyone to feel excited about possibility. And so it is. I just want you to feel excited about possibility. Yes, it is a Q&A call. And as I started answering the questions, I was thinking, you know, it's actually going to be uplifting for people as well. So I am setting the intention for this conversation for you all to leave tonight feeling excited about possibility. All right, so let's get cracking. One of the questions is, how long does it run for? Well, it runs for 14 days and it's starting on the 29th of November. And my intention for starting it on the 29th of November is because I wanted it to be, I wanted it to commence on the new moon. Because with the new moon, right, the new moon is the start of a new cycle. It is when the moon is empty and when it's full of potentiality and it's receptive, just like we are. So that's why we're starting it on the 29th of November, a Tuesday, for all you people who want to start at the beginning of the week. No, it's happening on Tuesday with the new moon, and it goes for 14 days. The next question was, what if I can't start on the 29th? Well, that doesn't matter. You can go at your own pace. However, if you don't start with the momentum of everybody else that's starting, you may feel a bit left behind, and I won't be going back to catch you up, if that makes sense. We're going for the 14 days. We've got the 7 stages to cover in that time. But you can begin wherever you want. The emails will go to your inbox, and yes, you can do it at your own pace. Here's an interesting question. Can my partner do it too? What I want you to do with hearing that question, and if you want to speak that question, can my partner do it too? I want you to consider the question and give yourself a really truthful answer. Here is when I would consider, this is when I would consider doing a program with Jonathan. We would both pay our own way, so that I'm not coming from a poverty mindset from the bloody outset. I'm coming from the place of, I'm investing in myself and my future and my rich life. and they are investing in their future and their rich life. This is not a partnership program. This is about you and the intentions you have for your life. Partnerships and relationships will unfold as you begin to work out how the intentions work, the intention setting process works, but it's not something that I would recommend doing together. So, we would both, it's an investment for me and an investment for him. We'd do it on our own. We wouldn't sit down and work through it together. No, it's not that. You need to get into your energy, into your space, into your co-creation of your life. And when I use the term co-create, I mean you and divine intelligence. You and divine intelligence, not you and your partner, not you and your family, you. This is about you and investing in your life, okay? The next question is, Bula, hey Sonia, I can't afford this right now. So is it that you can't afford this right now? Or is it, I'm not willing to invest in myself? Is it, I can't afford this right now because blah, 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 blah. Whatever the blah, 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 blah is for you, you need to look at that and go back to our work that we did on one of the 555s about the work by Byron Katie. I can't afford this right now. Is it true? Is that true? Maybe true. I'm just saying, don't use that statement willy-nilly, because that's actually a block that's held you up with so many things in your life. Not just this. That's something that you're saying all the time to yourself, and you're not expanding and you're not growing. Be clear about what you are speaking to yourself. When you invest in yourself, it's really, really powerful. It's like you, your soul, and your innateness and the universe receive the message loud and clear that you're willing. You're sick of it, you're ready, you're committed, you're inspired about doing your life differently. You're inspired about having things be different. And people, it's $97, $100. It's actually, you get $3 change. It's $100. I had to find $1,200 once for a program I wanted to do. And at the time, $75,000 in debt. No, Jonathan coming out of hospital with melanoma. My business not getting off the ground. 3 kids in a private school. Blah, 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 blah. But I knew that this program was the thing that was going to expand me and grow me and my business. And I remember, some of you may have heard, I did talk about this once before. I remember walking up to the back of the room and signing the papers going, I don't know how the heck I'm going to pay for this, but I trust that this is what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I had the signs, I had the feeling, and I knew that this was what I was supposed to be doing. Next question. Can I just work this stuff out for myself? Well, how's that working for you? Is my question back to you. Sure, you can go and do this yourself. You can go and get all the information off the internet. You can jump in and borrow books from people. Of course you can. You can download freebies from websites and get, free cheat sheets and all of that. You can do all that. Will it work for you? I doubt it. I doubt it. For me, I would always rather make an investment in myself and a program that allows me to see and get things first time in a timely manner, and I can see the results quickly. I've got all the books, I've got all the programs, I've got all the emails. I've done that. Man, that took me bloody 15 years. This stuff is investing in me, and any coaching program, it's investing in you and just getting the shit done. Move on. We ain't got time, people. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is our lives now. Whatever we need to do to step up, to have what we want in our lives, to stop complaining, to stop whinging, to stop sitting in suffering, I highly recommend that you take some action around that. Okay, how is the program delivered? So it's an online program and it's delivered via email. So you need to make sure you put me in the love basket on your emails, not the trash, and so that you get the emails, obviously. But also we have the online Facebook group, which is private just for the people doing this. and I'm active in there. I'm the moderator. It's monitored by me, and you get to interact with me personally over the 14 days as we clear stuff and set in and show you the process and show you how it works. And of course, everybody's in there helping each other as well. There is some pre-work that I highly recommend you do. You know, for me, when I do something like this and I know I'm putting a big financial investment into it, and a time investment as well, I actually jump in boots and all, because I want to get not only what's being delivered, but 1,000 times more than what's being delivered. So the pre-work is not compulsory. But if you want to see results, if you want to have a really good boots in experience, there is some pre-work information that you need to do before we start. And that's going out this Thursday to all of the participants that are enrolled. If you enroll after Thursday and Friday and over the weekend, it'll just come out to you as you enroll. What kind of results can I expect? That's the next question. I'm sorry, I'm just reading your comments. It's not a dress rehearsal. You know, it's over. This is it. This is it. This is the stage. It's been set. Get to it. So what kind of results can I expect? It's completely up to you. I think I covered this off this morning, or maybe it was yesterday. I would so love to tell you right now that I have a program where you're going to manifest $1 million and you'll be lying on black satin sheets in a mansion and the money will be dripping down and floating all over you. I would so love to be saying that to everybody right now. And then maybe that's possible. But if you don't take the action, that's not going to happen. You have to step into it and completely up to you. I can't deliver that. You have to deliver that to you. And you don't want to be going around at the end of all this and going, hey, guess what? I just manifested $10,000 and that was all thanks to Michelle. No, you want to go, I manifested $10,000 for my life. You are the one that has to take action. This program is the bee's knees. I'm telling you, it's the methodology that I have created. It's actually got a bit of covert healing happening in there. Thanks for that term, Amanda. It's got a bit of healing of money shame. It's got healing of money blocks, plus the practical aspects to it as well. It's already been praised by my peers and by people who I look up to. And if you only do a couple of the stages of the program, you're going to get something out of it. You're not going to get what you would get if you did the whole program and that you jumped in boots and all and that you do the pre-work. You're not going to experience profound shifts unless you are boots and all. Does that make sense? How quickly will I see results? Again, this one is up to you. It's a high level operation and it requires you to be committed. It requires you to take the time and set the time aside to do it. 1,000,000 times. I can't do it for you. I can provide you with the information. We all know the saying about the horsey. You know, you can lead that beautiful stallion down to that beautiful flowing crystal river and it can just stand there and look at you quite stubbornly and not do anything. It's up to you. I can show you the beautiful lake. I can show you all that information, but it's up to you to take the action. If you're willing to dig deep and if you're willing to, I love this phrase, it's time to go big. If you're feeling that, that's when you will see the results. So I know for me, being in the changes in my business that I've been in, I've had to question myself, are you ready to go big? Because it's time to go big. I can feel it. I can feel it. And I can still feel it just talking to you now. Okay, next one. Oh, yeah, sorry, what was that question? How quickly will I see results? If you want to schlep along, that's how it's going to unfold for you. Your manifesting will schlep all over the place. So take committed, inspired action or schlep, your call. Most people start to see results the minute they enroll. Now, I remember this from the very first big personal development program I did, which was Landmark Education back when I was maybe 20, so 25 years ago. And I remember them saying to me, the minute you fill in the application form and pay your money, you will start to see shifts in your life. It's the universe does something when we do something. When we stand up and go, you know what, I'm going to take some action now. I'm ready. Surely you've experienced it at that point in your life where you go, right, okay, that's it, I'm doing it. And then all of a sudden you go, oh wow, yeah, okay, I'm doing it. My story about the wallet. You know, I just thought Robin would walk away with that and then go and do, you know, I don't know, do whatever with it. And then she came out. You know, I started to see things unfold straight away. So the funny thing is, and there's this beautiful saying, may have seen it from time to time. Yeah, BHAG. When you've seen it maybe in Facebook feeds, once you make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. Okay, now I can see a couple of questions here before I finish off. Just a second. So Bailey, yes, I had a massive day of shifts today. Bailey was bold this morning and put her hand up and said, I will have it. And I've gifted her the program starting on Tuesday. So even in the energy of her desiring it and me sharing it, she's already having shifts. We haven't started yet. I haven't given her any information, have I? We haven't started yet. But the shifts are already beginning because I know Bailey is boots and all, right? So even when she's conscious, but she's not thinking about it, the universe is still shifting things and molding things and going, ooh, over here, ooh, over here, because she's already engaged. Okay, yes, BHAG, that's right, Sonia. I have a new term for BHAGs and it uses the acronym RICH. It's not finalized yet, but I'll share that soon. Hang on a second. It's so time to go big. Yeah, Holly, I'm hearing your sister. Time to go big. Sorry if my phone's wobbling. Will this be in your bigger course? Not to this detail. No, maybe I will put a worksheet in about it, but it won't be quite the same. It won't be quite the same. That course is very different to this one. Not a dress rehearsal. I talked about that. Hi, Tracy. Bula. Oh, thanks for sharing, Sonia. Thank you. Okay, cool. All right. So here are some clues. And I wanted to share this with you. I've been listening to this lady, Summer McStravick. She's come into my life and she's from, I think, California. And one of the things she talks about is seeing and feeling when you're ready to have a breakthrough, when you're ready for things to be different in your life. And she says, I'm going to actually read this. You realize that you aren't going to get anything you really want until you commit to it with your whole heart and mind and refuse other options. So when you're thinking and feeling that, it's like perturbating. You're perturbating on the edge and you're thinking and you're feeling that, and then you're ready to have the breakthrough. The other one is you consciously and completely decide to get uncomfortable, often really uncomfortable in certain areas of your life. The thing that I promise you in this program is when you need, and when I have asked, and when you need me to kick you in the ass and pull something in front of you and go, hey, you said this and you wanted to do that, I will be there to call you on that. I'll be there to bring you back into alignment with what your purpose is and what your intention is. With love, with complete love for you as my fellow human being. I know for me that that's what works. And I'm still constantly educating myself, learning. I've got mentors, I've got coaches, and I'm constantly learning new stuff. And the ones that I work really well with, or the ones where I see the most results from, are the people that hold me accountable and go, hang on a sec, you said this. Has that changed? Do you want to do that or do you want to do this? So I promise you that I will hold you accountable during the program. It's going to get uncomfortable, and that's part of the getting to the comfortable with contrast, right? We've talked about that too. The contrast is in the sitting of the uncomfortable, the possibility is comfort. Okay. And for me, where I have always known that a breakthrough is about to happen and that I'm ready for it is I'm sick and tired of hearing myself, my other self, talking, yapping on, and living my life according to that voice in my head and not to hear. And I just get to that place where I go, I'm so sick and tired of listening to that bullshit. I'm just over it. Please, now I'm ready. Okay, so I hope I've managed to get through some questions there for you. How many times will you run the program? I don't know. This is something that I'm inspired to do right now. I think I had my own self-talk and limiting beliefs around, oh, nobody's going to want to do anything around November. It's so close to Christmas. Well, that's bullshit, because there's, I don't know, I think we've got 6 people in the group now. And I guess that's the other thing too, is with a small number of people in the group, you are able to work with me, you know, really quite personally. Once we get to hundreds of people in the group, I don't know how much that energy shift is going to change. Where do we find the link? Now, if you look at the top, excuse me for a sec, I'll just lean over. Oh, bloody internet. I think at the top of this Facebook, I've pinned a post. It's me with the silly face. There's a link. You can click on that, or there's actually, I put another link in the comments. Actually, Naomi, would you mind grabbing that link for me and copying that and pasting it down into this video? That would be fantastic. Thank you. That'd be really cool. Okay, any other questions? Any other questions? And you know, I've got a couple more minutes if you want to. If anybody's ready to have a conversation about needing to break through a money block or a money belief, doesn't have to be about doing this program, but you know, I'm volunteering the next 4 minutes of my life if anybody wants to jump in. Age limit, no age limit. My kids are on this. We're talking about the other end. So Sophie is 13 and it makes sense to her. Kate is 11 and it makes sense to her. She's kind of on the border though, and Lockie is such a free open book at the moment. I'm just smashing that stuff into him as quickly as I can. So no, there's no age limit. What do they say? Ages 1 to 100 or 120. You still got time. Any other questions? Any other questions? I need to have a sip of my drink. Ooh. Oh, that was a bit in your face. Anyone else got anything they need to ask? So yeah, 14 days. Were you able to copy that link over, Naomi? I don't know. I can't really see what happens on here. Any other questions? No. Awesome. Well, I hope that you got something out of tonight, even if it was just answering your questions about the program. But you know, it's more than this. Think and listen to yourself in your self-talk, and listen to where you stop yourself. What is it that you say? For example, I can't afford it because, what's that bit afterwards? And is it true? You know, I can't afford it because, and just keep chipping away at it until you get back to, hang on a second, this is actually about me. And then you can consider, you know, when you just keep saying, I can't afford it, I can't afford it, I can't afford it, you're actually not considering. You've just got this statement that's running your life. And you know, that statement may even not be your statement. It may be a statement that your parents said that you've just picked up, and you're going, oh, why do I say that? Why do I say that all the time? I say that all the time. And remember, our best teachers or our best awareness monkeys are our children, because what we hear them say is what we've said to them. So that helps you to hear what your beliefs and where you're limiting yourself, where you're being stopped. Just going for another scroll. And oh, can't find it yet. Found it. Great. Awesome. Thank you. Thanks so much, Naomi. So there's the link there in the whatever that's called. Oh, come on, people. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. I have to go and get my beauty sleep, so I'm all good for tomorrow. Sod it. I'm in. Good on you, Tracy. Good on you. Okay. Oh, exciting. This will, if you this is such a good time of the year to do it. You know, we're coming into New Year's resolution time, where everybody, even though we might not talk about resolutions, everybody around us is talking about them. So sometimes it's hard not to buy into it. And you're in the energy of the end of the year. It's a number 9 year. That's a really important point, actually. Why didn't I think of that before? My Miss Amanda Foy reminded me about that. It's a number 9 year this year if you're into numerology and astrology and cosmology, all the ologies. And the 9 year means it's a year for completion from the last 9 years. So if you think about what you were doing 9 years ago, that story, that role of your life is about to come to an end. This is a great opportunity to use the energy of that to create the intention, not only for the next week and the next month. You can see, you'll be able to take this methodology then, when you've done the program, take that methodology and do it every new moon, do it every full moon, do it on your birthday, do it for New Year's. You know, there's so many ways. Naomi, I'm in, we'll show up. Woohoo! That's awesome, Naomi, good girl. Holly, my parents always said that I can't afford it. I hated it. It meant I missed out as kids. So I never say it, but I married a man who says it constantly. We marry our parents, but the bloody hell is that about? Stay tuned. You know, my parents said that to me too. I can't afford, no, we can't afford that. Thanks, Naomi. Thank you so much. Oh, what a great group of peeps. Oh, energy. I love it. We're going to shizzle all over this, people. So that's fantastic. My parents used to say, I can't afford it. I heard myself saying it to my children. Oh, I don't think we can afford it. And then one of my children one day said, why? And I was actually in the right headspace to hear that question. And I went, why can't we afford that? It's actually not we can't afford that. It's I don't want to bring that into our house right now. A pony. You know, it wasn't, then it's changing those beliefs and patterns with them, as well as changing the patterns and beliefs with you as well. Awesome. Any other questions? Question. Holly's in. Boom. Signed up, says Naomi. Boom. Bold. Brave. Badass you. Awesome. 9 years ago had Peter. Okay, cool. All right, so I'll give it a couple more seconds. Any more questions? Have I shown you the picture of it? Oh, well, you would have seen the link if you click on the link. So I have, and you would have heard at the beginning of this, where I set the intention for this conversation. So just excuse my back for a sec. Ugh. It's like a little bookmark for me, and I have this stuck up on my wall so that when I am setting an intention for something, I go through it and I go, okay, yep. Ooh, what did I just say to myself there? Oh, okay, go clean that up, right? Yep, okay, great. Okay, what action do I need to take? Right, I need to do that. Okay, yep, great. And then surrender and trust. So this is something that you will be able to teach to your children. It's something that you can take with you in your job, in your business. You can use it with money, obviously. You can use it with your relationship with your partner. What is your intention for your relationship? So yes, excellent to those who have joined. That is just super exciting. Very excited about that. I really am. You'll be my virgins. Oh my gosh, you'll be my virgin 9, I think. Sonia, yeah, make them as bookmarks. What do you get that? I just printed that off. I should laminate it. I just printed it off, but yeah, I can give you that as a PDF. Yeah, you know, and then stick it everywhere. Stick it on the fridge. Yeah, that's a good idea. Bathroom mirror. Where else can you stick? It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. Very, very pretty. I was actually thinking the other day, oh, I'm going, where's my phone? Where's my phone? It's right there. It would make a great phone case to put this on the back of a phone case so that, you know, we're always on our phones. We can see all the time. Ooh, are we in line? Ooh, it's like that constant reminder that we're doing the right thing. Hi, Alison. I'm just about to finish off Lovey. Sorry about that. Have you got any questions that you wanted to ask me about the program? I did go through the questions. You can go back and watch this. It's a Facebook Live recording. And I did talk about, what did I talk about? I answered all kinds of questions. So yeah, jump on back and have a look at it. Unless you have a specific question that you'd like me to answer for you right now. I've got 2 more minutes and I can do that for you, Alison Walker. Alison Walker, that was. How you going, Allie? Yeah, I don't know. So, what's everybody doing now? Yeah, it looks like bookmarks are in. Bookmarks and phone cases, hey? Let me write myself a note. Bookmarks, phone cases. Oh, mouse mat. It's just a great way to stay in tune. I know for me, I always need a reminder. Okay, I had a question further down. Will there be live chats or Zoom conferences, etc.? Bailey, it depends on the amount of people that we get in the group, and whether, what I've found when I've done these kinds of things before is that when one person starts to go through a process, it's actually helping everybody else. So there may be a you're gonna have to go on your knees. Good night. This is Sophie saying good night. Hang on. Bye, darling. See you in the morning. Love you too. Sorry. So what was I saying? Somebody get me back on track. No idea. Oh yes, when I've done these programs before, once one person starts to go through things, I just picked up my clarity rock. Once people start to go through things, everybody else goes, oh yeah, me too, me too. See you, Sonia. So there may be one live call through that where I will just actually take a combination of everything that's going on. Hope that makes sense, Bailey. Won't be a webinar. I don't think it'll be a webinar. It'll probably be like this, like a Facebook Live. But definitely, you know me, I love seeing you all and talking to you all. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a video. Okay, Alison, hello. Anyone else? Just going through again. Beautiful. All right, well, I'll wrap that up. Oh, got to go to work. See you, Trace. Have a good time at work. Bye. Okay, I will see you tomorrow morning at 5:55. If you need to replay this and get any more get your questions answered, awesome. If there's something that you now go to bed and you go, oh, she didn't say that and I really need an answer to this, let me know and I'll definitely answer it for you. All right, good night, sweet dreams. See you in the morning. Oh, Nerden, sorry we missed you. We're just about to sign off. You can go back and watch the replay. I'll put that up now for you. If you've got any questions, let me know. And if you've got any questions about the questions, let me know and I'll get back to you. Bye-bye. Good night.